Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you would be okay in your respective homes. Government is well set to conduct your examinations in the months of September or October online. So it is compulsion and a wise attempt, we may say, to remain in home isolation, stick to the book so that we can prepare ourselves for the coming examinations. Dear students, one more harsh thing is around or fatal things around, that is COVID-19 infection. It is gaining pace, wild pace. So by remaining inside your home, you can benefit yourselves in two ways or double ways. One, you will prepare yourselves for the coming examinations, and secondly, you can defeat COVID-19 infection. And today, without the use of whiteboard once again, through communication skills of a teacher, you may learn something. And I am dealing with the class 11th political science subject, and topic under discussion is election reformation in India. Dear students, you know election in India means to elect representatives who run the government or who run the opinion of the people finally. But election system in India needs reformation in so many ways. In a video of 5 or 6 minutes, I can't describe or I can't say all these reformations. Let me give you a few reformations so that these things will remain in your mind. And if this question is asked in examinations, you can write these things and you will fetch, inshallah, nice percentage of the marks. In India, it is first past post system that's in operation. It should be replaced by proportional representation so that the seats allotted to the political parties would be according to the proportion of votes they secure in the elections. Secondly, there should be a to the state funding to the elections so that the vigilance on the money being spent on elections would be carried on. Thirdly, the candidates having criminal background should be banned from the elections, and the candidates whose appeals are still pending in the courts as they are convicted as criminals, they should be banned till their clarification comes from the court. Fourth important thing is that a law should be passed in the parliament as well as in the state legislature to give one third representation to the women in both parliament and state assemblies. Fourthly, the observers that are in place or that are used or that are in function during this conduct of elections, on the report of observers, the election commissioner should counter amend the elections or on the report of the observers if this goes against to the fair and free election system or conduction, the election commissioner of India should report there. The important thing, one more important thing is that use of or sell of liquor or other materials like drugs, we may say alcohol, should be banned around the polling areas before 48 hours. Laws should be made to regulate the functioning of the political parties to ensure transparency in the election system. Dear students, these are a few election reformations that we need in India. As you know, money power is a very great power that often people say money power is used in elections to destabilize these elections. So the important thing in it is that there should be state funding to the elections so that the vigilance of the funding will be done, carried on, so no misuse of the money would be there. So the money that being used during the elections will be will be kept under control because money plays an important role during the elections. Often people say that the voters are being given some amount of money to vote favor of any candidate, favor of the candidate, favor of the candidate by money power. So it is better for the state legislature or the Parliament of India to frame laws so that the money used in the elections should be scrutinized and a vigilance should be carried in. So no carried on it. So the no misuse of the money should be there. These are some reformations that our election system needs. In a video of 5 or 6 minutes, I can't tell you or describe all the reformations that the present election system in India needs. But these are some pointers. If you can write down these pointers in coming examination, if the same question is asked, I hope you will fetch due weightage in it. Dear students, the pace of network I have in mind, I can't upload more than 100 MBs on different social media sites, whether it is a WhatsApp, it's Instagram, it is Facebook. So it's enough for today. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I shall be live again and I will throw some more light on the same concept so that the actual things will reach to you. But if any confusion strikes to your mind or a question arises in your mind, you can call me on 700-667-1106 or WhatsApp me on the same number. Inshallah, your query shall be answered within short duration of the time. And thirdly, my email is also working, that is kgm3864@gmail.com. You can post your query there and your query shall be answered within short duration of time. But before leaving class, I am advising you do remain stick to the books. Do concentrate on self-studies. In case of any query that strikes your mind, you are free to call me on my number that's already in your possession. And I will help you because I am getting the salary from the state exchequer. It is my moral duty to help you in accurate form in these days of pandemic. Thanks. Be balanced.